Welcome to our channel. In this video we will review some facts about lithium. But before we start, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Lithium is one of the most useful elements known to man, as well as one of the most enigmatic. These 40 lithium facts will teach you more about this fascinating element. The lithium family of elements is named after lithium. They are also known as alkali metals, and they include not just lithium but also sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, and francium. These elements also have the same physical features. Softness to the point where people might cut them with a butter knife is one of them, as is the ability to react swiftly to water and oxygen in the air. This implies that scientists have never found them in their pure form in nature, only as salt compounds. When scientists or chemical engineers refine these elements, they require mineral oil storage to keep them pure. Sodium is the most common member of the lithium family, whereas francium is the rarest. When it comes to natural rarity, lithium is in the middle of the family. Lithium is an unusually rare element in the cosmos. As previously stated, lithium is one of the first three elements to appear in the cosmos. However, in comparison to helium or hydrogen, astronomers rarely discover lithium in space. The third most common element in the universe is oxygen, not lithium, with lithium not even making the top 10. Nuclear scientists believe this is due to how stars fuse atoms in their cores. Specifically, hydrogen fuses with helium to make lithium, which then fuses with hydrogen to produce more helium. While this means that most stars have very little lithium, the tiniest stars, brown dwarfs, contain plenty. This is because they are too tiny to fuse anything heavier than hydrogen with hydrogen. Therefore any lithium created remains. Lithium is found in both plants and animals' bodies. Plants and invertebrates contain roughly 3,000 ppb more lithium in their bodies than vertebrates. In comparison, vertebrates have a maximum lithium level of roughly 800 ppb, with an average of 400 ppb. Scientists are still unsure how lithium functions in plant and animal tissues. For one thing, it competes in biological functions with calcium, potassium, and sodium. They also discovered that lithium is involved in the genetic and energy production processes of cells. It may even partially cure aging by lengthening the telomeres, which limit how much DNA a cell can copy. The puzzle, however, is not what lithium does in the cells of the body, but how it works. When it comes to lithium, scientists take care. Lithium's reactivity makes it both a fire threat, as well as a corrosive agent similar to acid. Pure lithium will produce chemical burns if handled without gloves, necessitating medical attention in cases of extended exposure. Lithium, like sodium, can explode when it comes into contact with water, which is not surprising given that both are alkali metals. Even if it does not explode, lithium will emit hazardous fumes when exposed to water. Even impure lithium poses risks, particularly in dust form, which can harm the delicate tissues of the nose and throat. Prolonged exposure to lithium dust may also cause fluid to accumulate in the lungs, potentially leading to the lethal condition of pulmonary edema. Lithium is produced in a number of nations throughout the world. Argentina, Bolivia, and Chile are the world's largest lithium producers, accounting for 75% of global lithium reserves. Because of their dominance in the industry, the three countries were dubbed the lithium triangle. However, with the finding of rich and impurity-free lithium ores in 2017, Congo in Africa has suddenly emerged as a major rival. The reserves have been developed over time, with the first commercial shipments scheduled to commence in 2023. Aside from the previously mentioned countries, both China and the United States have significant domestic lithium production. There is an easy approach to refine the element. However, the difficulty increases with the feedstock, with brine being the easiest to refine lithium from. This is due to the fact that lithium already exists as a salt in brine, as opposed to ores where lithium salts are part of silicate compounds. Simply evaporate the brine in the sun, and then sift the salts according to their composition. Lithium ores, on the other hand, must be chemically treated to separate the lithium salt from the silicates and other chemicals in the ores. After the lithium salt extraction is complete, it is combined with potassium salt and electrically treated. This method yields not only pure lithium, but also pure potassium and chloride. The lithium industry has had an effect on the environment. Open pit mining is still the most economical method of extracting ore, but also scars the environment. It deprives animals in the region of the habitats on which they rely for survival. The requirement to pump water to keep it from flooding the mine also contaminates natural bodies of water with heavy metals including antimony, arsenic, and magnesium. pumping, in addition to polluting the water, causes the local water table to fall. Calcium compounds, usually known as lime, are a significant byproduct of lithium mining. Other byproducts may include sulfuric acid and even uranium, depending on the other ores and deposits in the mine. It has also prompted worries about human rights. This is especially noticeable in areas where there are considerable indigenous populations. Argentina has come under fire in particular for failing to consult with indigenous peoples before developing its lithium riches. While Argentina has compelled mining firms to respect indigenous rights, the same companies enjoy a variety of benefits. Controlling information exchange on the basis of defending corporate interests is one of them. Companies also have a free hand in prescribing terms to indigenous peoples about land rights. Similar concerns have arisen in the United States with the development of lithium deposits in Nevada. Mining firms and property developers have also been accused of facilitating violence and even rape against indigenous peoples in Nevada. The element's most common application is in lithium-ion batteries. Despite only becoming ubiquitous from the 2000s onward, NASA really initially created lithium-ion batteries in the 1960s. However, at the time, production methods were too sophisticated and expensive for mass manufacture. However, engineers improved the batteries in the 1980s. This resulted in the process being simplified and costs being decreased, with Sony making the first commercial lithium-ion batteries in 1991. The development of lithium-ion batteries continues to this day, with the batteries becoming popular in the 2000s with the smartphone industry's surge. Engineers John Goodenough, Rashid Yazami, and Akira Yoshino were awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 2019 for their work on the lithium-ion battery. There are two types of lithium-ion batteries. The proper name for what we commonly refer to as a lithium-ion battery is a lithium-ion cell. These are typically flattened or pouch-like in shape, as seen in cell phones and similar-sized electronics. They do, however, come in cylindrical shapes, such as those used for laptop computers and other comparable gadgets. Cylindrical cells, unlike flattened or pouch-shaped cells, are susceptible to heat. Aside from cells, there's also the battery pack, which contains many cells that work together. A lithium-ion battery pack is an example of portable external power sources for laptops and devices. Electric vehicles also make use of battery packs, which are typically outfitted with built-in cooling systems and electrical safety features. They have numerous applications. Most often, they are used to power cell phones and laptop computers. Many additional electronic devices such as tablets, digital cameras, and camcorders employ lithium-ion batteries. Lithium-ion batteries are also extensively used in rechargeable flashlights, and even e-cigarettes. Cordless equipment such as brush cutters, drills, sanders, saws, and trimmers can all be powered by lithium-ion batteries. Lithium-ion batteries are used in the aerospace industry to power robots such as the Curiosity rover, which was dispatched to Mars. Electrical engineers all over the world are currently experimenting with the idea of employing massive lithium-ion batteries as emergency power reserves in the event of a blackout. They are flammable and possibly explosive. The flammable electrolyte in a lithium-ion battery creates a fire hazard. Normally, this isn't a big deal, but individuals should still be cautious. Charging a lithium-ion battery quickly generates heat, and the battery could explode even if there is no external damage. Extreme cold also endangers lithium-ion batteries by causing lithium to crystallize inside the battery. The crystals could induce a short circuit, resulting in the battery exploding. 3 distinct planes caught fire in the air in 2013 due to overheated lithium-ion batteries. The planes could have crashed if the pilots had not been skilled. Today, scientists are working to develop a new electrolyte for safer lithium-ion batteries. Lithium-ion batteries also have a disposal problem. On the one hand, unlike other rechargeable batteries, lithium-ion batteries do not emit hazardous heavy metals after disposal. However, this also implies that individuals have allowed used lithium-ion batteries to accumulate in landfills. Alternatively, they are considered as rubbish and simply incinerated in incinerators. While lithium-ion batteries do not contain dangerous heavy metals that could be discharged into the atmosphere when burned, they do emit carbon dioxide, which contributes to global warming. There are methods for recycling spent batteries that include disassembling them to remove the metal inside. However, this proved to be a complex and costly process, costing on average $3 per kilogram. As a result, as of 2019, less than 5% of spent lithium-ion batteries are recycled. In industrial, lithium has a variety of applications. The glass sector is the world's largest consumer of lithium. Specifically, in the form of lithium carbonate, from which lithium oxide is extracted. Glassmakers use lithium oxide into sand to lower its melting point and make it easier to transform into glass. Lithium fluoride is also used in the aluminum sector, where it not only lowers the melting point of aluminum but also increases the electrical resistance of the end product. The element is also employed in nanotechnology, where it is used alongside silicon to weld together microscopic electronic components. Finally, fireworks manufacturers use lithium to color the explosions of their products red. It was also used in spacecraft. Engineers, for example, use lithium-aluminum alloys for flexible and lightweight parts. Lithium can also alloy with other metals such as cadmium, copper, and manganese, which all have applications in the space industry. Lithium-manganese alloys in particular are known for their lightness and strength. As engine desiccants, they also use lithium bromide and lithium chloride to extract water from the engine and protect it from polluting the fuel. Lithium hydroxide and lithium peroxide are also used in spacecraft scrubbers. These salts react with carbon dioxide in the air to form lithium carbonate and oxygen. The former is discarded, while the latter is returned to the spacecraft's atmosphere. Lithium is also used in the military in a variety of ways. They routinely add lithium hydride to missile fuels to improve heat and power, with some missiles only using lithium hydride as fuel. Similarly, lithium metal is used as fuel in Mark 50 torpedoes, with sulfur hexafluoride as an oxidant. The torpedo's engine sprays sulfur hexafluoride over the lithium metal as it is launched. The reaction generates hot gas, which is used by the engine to turn its propeller and propel the torpedo through the water. The most infamous usage of lithium in the military, however, involves nuclear weapons. Lithium hydride, in particular, is used as a fuel source in hydrogen bombs, which may produce explosions equivalent to millions of tons of TNT. The nuclear sector in the United States is currently facing a lithium shortage. American nuclear reactors operate by cooling their nuclear cores with pressurized water. However, the coolant also contains boric acid, which is used to regulate the activity of a nuclear core, allowing it to run safely. However, boric acid, when combined with water, causes iron to corrode within a nuclear reactor. As a result, the industry coated metal parts with lithium, which neutralizes the effects of boric acid. The coating deteriorates over time, necessitating periodical replacement with each maintenance cycle. As part of the anti-nuclear movement at the time, the United States reduced its lithium infrastructure in the 1960s. As of 2013, the U.S. government had warned that 65 of the country's 100 nuclear reactors faced heightened risk due to insufficient lithium supplies. Lithium salts have therapeutic qualities. In fact, lithium salts are one of the most widely used psychiatric medications in the world. It is even designated as an essential drug by the World Health Organization, WHO, and it has generic status in many countries. Doctors specifically employ lithium salts to treat individuals suffering from bipolar disorder, depression, and schizophrenia. Lithium salts are used to treat bipolar illness and schizophrenia when antidepressants fail to work. In the treatment of depression, lithium salts are used as augmentation agents to increase the efficacy of antidepressants. According to medical studies, 95% of patients with suicidal tendencies lose them after using lithium salts. However, how lithium salts achieve this remains one of the greatest puzzles in medical science today. However, it may have unintended consequences. Increased urination, thirst, and even frequent hand tremors are the most prevalent side effects. Long-term use of lithium salts has also resulted in hypothyroidism, requiring patients to take thyroxine as a prophylactic precaution. Overdosing on lithium salts can also result in lithium toxicity, which can harm the kidneys. Some studies even imply that lithium salts may promote diabetes, however this is still being debated in the medical world. Pregnant women and those who have recently given birth are likewise advised not to use lithium salts. This is because lithium salts have minor teratogenic qualities that might cause birth abnormalities or harm newborn children. Lithium salts were originally used in the composition of the iconic soft drink 7-Up. You may even compare it to Coca-Cola upon incorporating cocaine into its recipe. Bib label lithiated lemon lime soda marketed the addition of lithium citrate as a therapeutic component. Launched just weeks before the 1929 Wall Street crash, the drink not only survived but thrived during the Great Depression. Ironically, its long name proved to be the biggest impediment to its success, prompting its renaming as 7-Up in 1936. Lithium citrate remained in the formula until 1948, when the United States government ordered that all lithium be removed from all American beverage recipes. However, 7-Up advertised the use of lithium citrate until 1950. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel, since we will be covering a lot of similar content in the future. Till next time, stay curious.